NCIS, Sydney Season 2, Episode 4, Truth Saber, aims to be the type of techno-thriller that audiences enjoyed in the 1990s. All of the elements are present: complex debate, national security issues, and a conspiracy component. However, the CBS spin-off attempts to distinguish itself by adding a side of teenage love drama, and the combo falls flat. Truth Saber begins YTH Commander Kira Mason's automobile being blown up in her driveway. The team rapidly finds that Mason is responsible for some critical IT work for the United States Navy, and the crime is clearly tied to that project. It's the how that perplexes the agents, while also being the weakest aspect of an average episode. NCIS, Sydney's Season 2 Episode 4 relies on tired jokes and excessive techno-babble. NCIS, Sydney Season 2, Episode 4 becomes buried in technical jargon and notions. Half of the time, the writing seems to be winking at the audience, with far too many jokes about how some characters don't comprehend technology. J.D. Dempsey mocks Michelle Mackey for not understanding fundamental terms. As Mackey cannot distinguish between software, hardware, and firmware, she believes hardware is just better than software. Meanwhile, at the workplace, the writers take the simple option of making the eldest character appear particularly stupid. Doc Roy has an early disagreement with the printer, before Blue has to help him figure out his phone and email. After such moving scenes in Episode 3, back in the USSR, it's disappointing to see the coroner reduced to a series of jokes. The episode also has a lot of absolutely cringe-worthy one-liners. J.D. Dempsey to Mackey, "My first automobile was a real bomb, but it's nothing like this." The other half of the time, the plot requires characters to explain to other characters what anything does or implies. When the characters need to catch up, so does the audience. Mason needs to explain how the IT hub where she works is handling a huge data migration between servers. It's several minutes of extremely clumsy speech, and as soon as she cites a potential weakness, viewers know where the episode's plot is going. It is simply a matter of waiting for the NCIS team to reach that stage. This is the first hurdle for techno-thrillers. A good script simplifies everything so that the lay audience may concentrate on the plot rather than the technologies. Truth Saber never does this. NCIS, Sydney Season 2, Episode 4 is distracted by family issues. The episode sticks with TV stereotypes. The twist in Truth Saber is that the bad guys use Mason's daughter Grace's unresolved sentiments about her father's murder to carry out their hack. However, this portion of the plot unfolds in the most stereotypical manner. Grace is written to be like any other grumpy, snarky TV teenager that viewers may encounter on a teen drama. Her attitude becomes so unpleasant when she appears. Deshaun Jackson and Evie Cooper are stationed in the Mason home to keep an eye on Grace, and their sequences are also cliched, with them joking about how only Evie seemed to be able to connect with Grace. They eventually lose sight of her, and she escapes the house. What NCIS, Sydney considers a plot twist ultimately becomes the least intriguing aspect of the show, at least until the last act. Grace is found to have been deceived by her boyfriend Jake,